What is up, my friends? Welcome back here to another Call of Dragons content. In today's video, we're going to talk about 12 mistakes you have to avoid making in Call of Dragons when you're starting out into the game. So these things will help you progress within the game as you follow my tips and guides throughout the video. My name is Shinchi42. If you like Call of Dragons content, if you're finally here playing the game, or if you haven't, let me tell you how to download Call of Dragons. If you like to watch more Call of Dragons content, consider subscribing and turn your notification on. And if this video is helpful to you, press like onto the video. I recommend that you guys download BlueStacks. And what is BlueStacks? This is pretty much an emulator for your computer to emulate phone games. So mobile games can be played on your PC by using BlueStacks. And as you can see, I am using BlueStacks as of right now. I will have a link in the description that is an affiliate link. So if you guys click that link, you will get to download BlueStacks and start playing Call of Dragons. Now, there are multiple benefits that you can get for having a BlueStacks, and we're going to talk about that here in the video. Number one mistake that people do in Call of Dragons when they're first starting out is choosing the wrong faction for their playing style. Now, in Call of Dragons, there is 3 factions. One is the Wilderberg, which I am using. Second is the League of Order, which is a human race. Now, the Wilderberg is orc race, and then the Spring Warden is going to be the elf race. Now, you can see the faction have their own specific bonus. I will have a specific video regarding about factions, but in today's video, I'm going to give you a brief information on how you guys can decide. People make mistakes on this because if you don't know what you want to do in Call of Dragons, you are going to choose the wrong faction and you have to change. You're going to spend 10,000 gems just to change. Now, if you are looking for a cavalry-based troop, the Spring Wardens is very good. The cavalry has a range attack, which is awesome because you get to march fast and you get to chase the enemy and you get to shoot them at a distance. The Spring Warden gives you a Legion March speed of 5% and a healing speed of 5%. This will help you in combat. This healing speed will help you in combat. And the marching speed allows you to chase the enemies. Now, the League of Order is actually good for Mage. There's a little bit of a description on what bonus you are going to get for having the League of Order Mage Vestals. Now, when you are using the League of Order, you are going to get Legion Magic Defense of 3%, and it helps you farm as well because you're going to be able to get overall gather speed of 10%. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit here and how you guys can use the League of Order for creating a farm account. Now, the League of Order is also a PvP faction. So if you're looking for PvP, the League of Order is the best thing for you to use. Now, the Wilderberg, this is really good with the archers, which is the spearmen. This is going to give you a lot of damage. The Wilderberg gives you Legion physical attack of 3% and then destruction engineering of 10%. Destruction engineering is basically destroying the enemy's buildings. So the Wilderberg is also good for PvP. Now, keep in mind that whenever you choose these factions, you get to start with specific heroes. Guanwin is a marksman, peacekeeping, and precision, while Deer is a magic, PvP, and skills. Bakar is an infantry, garrison, and skills. So choose the right faction based on the information that I've given to you. Now, creating a farm account. Now, creating farm account is very important. I have already started my farm account here, and I've used BlueStacks to create a farm account. With BlueStacks, you can create an instance to where you can populate another BlueStacks, and then you can log in a different Gmail. And then you can play another account in Call of Dragons. Like I said, if you need to download BlueStacks, go to the description. There is a link for downloading BlueStacks. Click that link. It will quickly direct you to a BlueStacks application for you to download and access Call of Dragons. Now, when you have a farm account, what is it going to do? Creating a farm account will help you to transport resources. As you can see, you can transport resources between allies. So if you create your farm account, that is going to be a farm account focusing on gathering resources and then supplying you with resources. Now, one more thing that you can do that is so unique with this game is that you can use your farm account to feed yourself merits. And we're going to talk about that later because that is a very unique style that you can do. Using farm account to feed yourself, and you can buy more items by doing that. So investing on a hero one at a time is very important. You cannot be so distracted. on deciding on what hero to do. I kind of got distracted, honestly, so this is a mistake that I did. I should have been a lot more experienced, but since I was starting out with this game, I was trying to figure out which hero I really want. But once you have started into the game, don't invest on any universal tokens yet and decide which one you want to invest. For me, I am investing on Waldir right now, and I'm pretty much exchanging all of my, universal tokens to upgrade Waldir's skill. Another thing that is very important that I'm going to give you that many people make a mistake on is not doing the first skill maxed out first. Now, if you're coming from Rise of Kingdoms, you might be used to skill lock. There is no skill lock, and which I made a mistake on assumption that there will be a skill lock. Looking at the Garwood right now, there is no skill lock, so I wasn't able to max out the first skill first. So make sure that you max out the first skill first. As you guys see, what I have done here, the first skill is 5, and then you can open up the succeeding skills if you would like. So pay attention to that one. That is very important, because if you go too far with that, it's a little bit kind of hard to come back and fix it. The next tip here is not joining an alliance. Don't be a hero to yourself. Don't try to be a Lone Ranger. It's not going to work. This game requires allies to win the game and to succeed. You can see I just click help all members. Join an alliance as soon as you get your alliance center, and start upgrading your alliance center, because you are going to get help chance available. So what does that mean? So whenever you upgrade a building or do a research or do a policy research in here, you are going to be able to get help from players, which is going to reduce the time to complete the task. Now, I'm going to insert this bonus tip here in the middle, as we've talked about the policies. Keep in mind that whenever you're trying to progress within the policies, you want to start working on your military expansion. This is the priority for the policies. Get your military expansion up high so that you can bring more troops in the battlefield. If you have a low military expansion, you're going to have a difficulty on defeating dark patrols or dark creatures, and even in PvP. Another mistake that people do is not donating to the alliance. As you can see, we have a lot to donate into the alliance. So keep in mind that making sure that you donate to the alliance, because you are getting a daily donation points, and that daily donation points will earn you some rewards. As you can see, as we donated to the research of the alliance and as well as to the behemoth, you can see that I was able to earn a reward as I reached ranked 8, and I got 60-minute 3-hour speed ups, I got some gold, and I got some wood as well. So do your part, donate, and help into the alliance. Another tip here is I highly recommend that you perform your daily quest, your weekly, your seasonal. These are very important, and you can get some rewards. If you purchase this insight rune, you are going to get extra rewards. If not, you still get the basic rewards from the seeking rune. But doing the daily quest will allow you to obtain these. As you can see, you get 2 epic tokens, which you can switch to whoever you want. So I switch it to Waldir, and you get some Stardew, you get some gems, you get some 60-minute speed up. Those things will help you for the game. I mean, this is 100 gems. So imagine this, you just do this 10 days continuously, you get 1,000 gems. Now, another tip, I've talked about the farm account, about feeding yourself, merit points. Well, this is where it's going to take effect. If you keep on doing combat, you are going to earn a merit points. As you can see, you can get merit points from battle. So this is why I'm saying that you can feed yourself using a farm account. Make it stronger a little bit and defeat it. Merit point can be used to purchase items in the merit store. There's no limit to the amount of merit you can gain, but merits will reset at 0 UTC every Monday, and up to 20,000 merits can be kept till the next week. So before it hits Monday, make sure that your merit is below 20,000 or at 20,000. So what should you purchase in the merit store? Buy these type of items. 50,000 unit medical supply. Instantly heal severely wounded units in the hospital. Why is that? Because when you are in combat, you are going to have some, troops that goes into the hospital. And if you need to heal that fast, you need to use it. And if you run out of daily healing, you can use that as well. So you can see I have here that I've been trying to accumulate 1,000, 5,000, 20,000. So I've used some of them already. And what's nice about that, it's instant. You get it right away. There is no need to spend anything on resources. I think that's actually very cool. Cool thing that the Call of Dragons developers have done for the game that allows us to perform combats, at a very nice rate because we can keep on going and fighting. That's actually one of the big mistakes that I didn't know as I was playing the game until somebody told me that I need to be doing that. And if you stack up a lot of those, you'll be able to fight a lot really in the battlefield. And keep in mind that this is going to be scrapped after the season ends, so do not try to hoard this. Now, another tip, draining your command points. Your command points recovers. Your command points will recover over time. And if you do not use and consume this, you are losing a lot of rewards. So, you see, my command points is used. All right. So, every day you log in, defeat dark patrols or dark creatures, and you can get more rewards in the process. Consume your command points. Please do not let it sit. Do not let it idle. Do not let it overflow, because you can get rewards, you can get resources, you can get speed ups. And that's one way for you to stack up resources and speed ups. The Dragon Trail. This is very important. Do the task in Dragon Trails because you're going to be able to get Hero XP. You're going to get prestige points, which allows you to work on your policies, and you also get Dragon Glass, which you can use to purchase in here. And I've been trying to purchase in this token. You can purchase anything you want. You can purchase Wild Deer, you can purchase Chakcha, or anything else that you want that you can buy in the Trail store. So do this as early as you can because you really get a lot of benefits, and you can also increase your Commander XP from this. There is loot right here. You can see I've just looted. You can also do a quick loot, which you get free for 1 day, and you can use 80 gems on the succeeding loots. Another mistake that people do, all right, is opening up all of the resources that they have. They get too excited. Oh, I got resources. Let me open up my gold, my food, my stone, my mana. And what happens with that? You end up having a lot of resources. And when that happens and somebody scouts you, then they will pillage you, especially if you are weak. They will take it out of your base, loot you, and take everything. And you can only really store whatever the capacity here from the storehouse, whatever is protected. As you can see, some of them are protected, some of them are not protected. So only use these resources as needed. Only use them as needed. Do not overflow yourself with a lot of resources if you cannot defend your base. And also, if you don't have an alliance, you become more of a target for many players. So join an alliance, as I mentioned earlier, to have some protection for the game. Not looking into your Honorary Store. This is very important. By the way, I highly recommend that you invest your gems into the Honor membership. Get your membership level high to where you can start getting legendary tokens. And if you get into the level 8, you get second research cube permanently unlocked. So that is something that is going to help you to progress much faster in the game. Now, within the store, as you can see, make sure you purchase this. Look at this. I'm just showing this to you that I'm just purchasing these. These are resource based, so they are very much important to help you to succeed in the game. The biggest importance, I think I should say to you, is buying the CP and as well as the speed ups. Now, this is a simple task that players probably avoid and not do. You're actually losing some value from here because you can actually get some rewards from talking to the heroes. As you can see, we have a hero here with ... We can actually talk to them and give them gift as well. So, remember I talked about that Stardew? Well, you can use the Stardew here to increase the trust of your hero. So, let's talk to the hero and let's see what happens and show it to you. So you gotta talk to your hero whenever you see it. Don't avoid them. As you can see, I gained trust level and I also got some gift. And let's do this with Alistair. Let's see. You gotta talk to them. Make sure that you send them some love, and then you can get some rewards from them. There we go. Another rewards. It might be little, but it will accumulate. Once you've increased their trust, you are also going to unlock this dialogue, which you can also get some sculptures from them. So these are 12 mistakes that I've given you guys in Call of Dragons that people potentially do or will do or you may do. So if this video is helpful for you to succeed in Call of Dragons, please let me know in the comment section. If I missed something that you think that is very important, please comment down in the comment section below. Anyway, my friends, thank you guys for watching. Press like into the video, and I'll see you guys again next time. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more Call of Dragons content.